Hello, my name is Oro, and I don't really know how to draw my eyebrows on.
Whoa.
Welcome, friends, welcome. Today I decided I'm gonna take a personality test. That's right, we're finally gonna figure out what's wrong with me. Just kidding. And I decided to go for this frame to showcase my period boobs. But before we get into today's video, I would like to say a thing. I made a post not long ago about the importance of getting vaccinated, and I have to admit I was a little angry. The message I was trying to get across is that if you would prefer waiting for the experts to collect more data before getting your shot, I can understand that. But then don't go partying with your friends. If they only admit double vaxxed beings at concerts now and you're not vaxxed yet, then just don't go to the concert. And that also goes for folks out there who are knee-deep in conspiracy theories. If the store asks you to wear a mask, but you don't want to wear a mask, don't go to the store. Sit this one out. I mean, you can order pretty much anything online nowadays, including Nicolas Cage covered pants with matching top. Real Nicolas Cage not included. What I'm trying to say is that you can't have your cake and eat it too. There are safety measures put in place to protect you, me, as well as those who can't afford to get sick or get vaccinated for various reasons. So I am by no means asking you to blindly trust the government. I believe that questioning authority is a healthy thing to do. I'm just asking you to not be a jerk. I still see loved ones who aren't vaccinated yet. We just keep a distance between us. Minor inconvenience. I personally don't want to risk giving them the plague or potentially killing the sweet old grandma next door by proxy. I don't want any of that stuff on my conscience. And hey, maybe I would have waited a little longer too before getting my shot if I lived in the middle of the woods, but I don't. I live in a big city with a bunch of people. So here's the tea. Regardless of where on the vaccine spectrum you stand, the very least you can do is be responsible and respectful. That's basic level of human decency. There's not infecting other people, then there's volunteering to make the world a better place, and then there's spending weeks trying to plan a surprise fondue party for your crush just to make them smile. Ultimately, it's not about being right or wrong, it's about caring for one another. The worst case scenario of following the rules is you'll end up looking like a fool if this turns out to be a hoax or whatever. The worst case scenario of not following the rules, however, is people dying. So, I don't know, seems like a pretty clear choice to me. And now that is said and done, let's move on to the main portion of our... The sun is going away again. Main portion of our programmed schedule. I'll try to be fast. I decided to switch my phone to Italian because I want to get back into it, which I think is a great way to pressure yourself into learning a language faster. The problem is that I'm not fluent yet, and so it's not just like the settings that are in Italian now, it's literally everything. Like I'm getting emails or notifications and everything is in Italian, and if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I understand maybe 40% of it. Test della personalità gratis. I remember taking this test a while back, so I'm pretty sure I already know what kind of personality I have, but because my short-term memory is what it is, I'm gonna do it again. We're good. Okay. You regularly make new friends. Okay, so this is already a problem. We're gonna do the test as if we're still in a non-pandemic world, because obviously the past year and a half, I haven't made a whole lot of new friends. So yes, usually I do. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Yes, it's the ADHD. Also, I'm taking the test on 16personalities.com if you're interested in doing it as well. Ooh, bird. There was a cardinal the other day outside of the window. I'm assuming it was a gentleman cardinal because it was very colorful, and usually the dude birds get all the colors and the fun stuff. So why was I talking about birds? Also, I forgot to tell you guys and folks and friends that I recently, as in yesterday, officially launched my first adult coloring book. Anyway, the coloring book is 30 different vulvas that I outlined, basically, that I drew myself. And you just color in the lines. That's the whole point of a coloring book, Oro, come on. It's available on Amazon for now, only, unfortunately. I'm not a big fan of Amazon. I think I made that clear in a few videos already. If not, I'm telling you now, I'm not a big fan of Amazon. Also not a big fan of capitalism, but hey, sometimes you have to play the game in order to beat the player. I'm not gonna get anywhere in life, politically or otherwise, if I'm only making $400 a month. Let's be real. So, I don't know. I would love to ideally eventually be able to live off my art. And so that to me is the first step to take. Well, not the first step. I've been taking many steps. Launching my merch was an important step in that direction as well. What was I saying? Fuck, I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, and I'm also currently working on my second adult coloring book, except this one is not going to be pussies. It's going to be a bit more accessible because I know, you know, doodling vaginas is not everyone's cup of tea. So I went with famous historical witches. Ooh, shit, sorry, I forgot about the personality test. We're back. Seeing other people cry, is this still recording? Yes. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Girl, yes, 100%. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. I don't even have a first plan. You usually stay calm, even under a lot of pressure. No. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. I feel attacked. Disagree. You are very sentimental. Yes. And I would like to believe it is a strength. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. No, I don't, but I need to. Otherwise, my neurodivergent brain takes over and we're in trouble. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yes, absolutely. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Yes. I told a woman once that she smelled really nice because she did. She had whatever perfume she was wearing was really working for her, and I think it came out a little creepy. Would not recommend. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative works. What? I'm not too interested in this question is what I am. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Yes. A lot of my answers are very black or white. It's a little scary. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. It depends. Like, there are some people I care too much about what they think of me, and there are some people I couldn't care less. It's very black or white. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. I mean, that's just because I don't like to get organized, and to get shit done, you have to get organized. So it's not that I don't like to accomplish big things. I do. It's just a pain in the ass to get there. So yes, I do prefer helping other people. You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Yes. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worst. Absolutely. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. Disagree. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings. No, it's quite the opposite. Actually, I feel like if people were more connected with their inner selves and their emotions and allowed themselves to feel those feelings, I think the world would be a much better place. That's stupid. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Nope. You enjoy watching people argue. No. likes to see people arguing. It's the worst. It makes me sick to my stomach when I get in an argument. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. I try to, but I think it's in my nature to just make a fool of myself all the time. So I just naturally draw attention to myself without necessarily wanting it to be the case. So we'll go halfway. Your mood can change very quickly. Yes. You lose patience when people who are not as efficient as you. Nope, don't care. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Yes, like this video. It is currently Tuesday afternoon, and I'm supposed to post a video tomorrow morning. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. It depends on the week. I don't like these questions. I don't know. Maybe. You enjoy going to art museum? Yes. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings? No, we've just been through this. You like to have a to-do list for each day? I don't like to, but I need to. You rarely feel insecure? Abso-fucking-lutely. You avoid making phone calls? Yes, but I think that's a millennial thing. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible? Nope. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago? Yes, it keeps me up at night. Rude. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life? Rarely? No, disagree. Your emotions control you more than you control them? Yes. My therapist says I need to work on that. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy? Yes. We don't need to finish the sentence, we already know. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. That's pretty dark. I mean, yes, agreed, fear disappointment, it's a thing, but wow. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I don't care. As long as it's not customer service, I'm fine. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? No. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places? No, I like both. You know at first glance how someone is feeling? Yes. We're 90% done. Let's go! You often feel overwhelmed? Yes. You complete things methodically. You complete things, insert word that I cannot pronounce here, without skipping over any steps. I just skipped over that word. Does that count? I have to disagree. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Yes. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. Yes. You struggle with deadlines. Yes. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Not really. Your gender, optional. Okay, so you don't need to know. See results. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Your personality type is campaigner, ENFP. I'm pretty sure I already knew that. I recognized the little bonhomme on the picture. He's kind of like on a mission to making impulsive decisions, BRB. I'm mainly extroverted. I mean, it's close though, 61% extroverted and 39% introverted. It really depends on the days and my mood. Energy, 80% intuitive, big mistake, and 20% observant. Nature, oh no! I think we found the problem. Oh, I'm 5% thinking, 95% feeling. Okay. So listen, when I said that people should feel their feelings more, maybe some people, such as myself, should feel their feelings a little less. There's never a moment where my brain is not thinking about or overthinking about some shit. That's surprising. Oh, this trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. Yeah, that makes sense. Tactics. 7% judging, 93% prospecting. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making. Yeah, that also makes a lot of sense. And finally, identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decision. Assertive, 28%. Turbulent, 72%. I mean, does that mean I passed or? Introduction. It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for, and if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing. Yeah, that sums it up quite nicely. They say here that campaigners, ENFPs, are true free spirits, outgoing, open-hearted, and open-minded. I would like to believe I am. With their lively, upbeat approach to life, they stand out in any crowd. But even though they can be the life of the party, campaigners don't just care about having a good time. These personality types run deep, as does their longing for meaningful emotional connections with other people. Okay, see, that's we're redeeming ourselves, because the the stats were a little worrying, but this makes me feel better. So thank you for that. Then it says I'm friendly and a bunch of other things. I don't have the patience or the attention span for that anymore. So there we have it, folks. The results are in. I am an ENFP. So now I'm curious. If you've watched until the end, thank you. I appreciate you. Leave a comment below. Maybe try to take the test and see what your personality type is. I'll put the link in the description below. What else? I think that's it. I'm officially almost out of light. I am really hungry. I heard that snacks have arrived, so that's my cue to get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. I mean, don't they look just amazing? That's really the only perks of having your periods.